Hi everybody, this is the part 2 of Figure standard tutorial. So last time I showed you the panel wash technique. This time let me show you how to get this kind of shading gradient that really brings out the depth without having to use an airbrush. For the clothing, I'm doing this on top of the lining to give it more color gradient. This is what I use, Real Touch Gundam Markers. It really has been a long time since I used the markers, so I was actually practicing a bit here. The marker has two tips, the long cap with the finer tip and the short smaller cap end with the larger tip, which is reverse what you would expect. Anyway, I mostly just use the large tip, and you just sort of draw or paint over the area that you would like to have the darker shades. Next, take a dry Q-tip and just wipe the excess off. The lines are more defined here, so just sort of wipe it away. Let's do it again. There are areas that are not as obvious as some of the crevices, but rather just creases or maybe in the shadow. Don't be afraid to make a mess here, just give it enough ink. Same as before, use a Q-tip to wipe away the excess. The Real Touch marker dries a bit slower than the regular Gundam markers, and the characteristic is that you can blend the colors in. So don't just wipe away the ink, but rather try to blend the color in. Sometimes a bit of circular motion will help. If you think the color is too dark, a bit of lighter fluid would help. Some areas, especially the inner thigh or under large creases, should be darker, so try to concentrate wiping the area should have the lighter color. So when you try to shade the color, you're usually trying to get lighter or darker of the color that you are trying to shade. But it might surprise you that there is quite a bit of forgiveness. For the flesh color, there isn't exactly a dark flesh color in the set. But if you think about it, if you were to mix some flesh color, you would need a lot of white, a bit of red, brown, or maybe yellow. So the orange should work, and that's what I did here to his left arm and chest. Also the face, let me remove part of the hair to give you a better look. So let me show you how I did this. It's really no difference than what I showed you before. Paint the creases with orange marker. Wipe away the excess. I don't feel like I'm painting enough area here. Let me try to cover more area here for blending the color. Try to create that gradient as you are wiping the paint away. Showing you what I did around the back. For the blue, it's easy. There's a dark blue marker in the set. Here you see what I've done to the shirt. The same thing can be done with the boots. Paint the recess area of the boot. And gently blend the color in. Gives you a nice subtle effect. Let me show you the face again. And also, I've done the same thing to other hands as well. So here is what it looks like after I've done the entire figure. Let me give you a better look in comparison. By the way, I used the same orange marker for the hair as well. Let me know what you think, and if you have done the same. Stay tuned for part 3 of the tutorial, and I'll see you next time.